everyone, and welcome to Plotty Time, the podcast where we three gamers discuss video game stories in detail with all the necessary and appropriate backlash. On one side of the table, we have Chump Slap.
Will my hands look this small on the screen? I thought the camera would add 10 pounds to my hands. I don't like the way they look.
Other side of the table is Dr. Syintist.
You know, I've met some dumb blondes in my life, but you take the taco, pal. Only a Carpathian would come back to life now and choose New York. Tasty pick, bonehead. If you had brain one and that huge melon on top of your neck, you would be living the sweet life out in Southern California's beautiful San Fernando Valley.
My name is Poppascotch, and as I always say, we sent our son to military school to whip him into shape, and he came back worse, and now he knows how to kill people? Welcome to Plotty Time.
That one egg was 40 eggs?
That's a big fucking pile of garbage.
I'm the farting demon in this relationship.
I'd be an awesome rich person.
You're both just an embarrassment.
God, I'm awesome.
We're talking Tom Hanks and his vehicle.
Yeah, I had my finger in my mouth waiting for you to finish.
You gotta get 4 balls or something?
Dick piercing?
No, you know damn well I'm fucking that demon.
It's still sexy. How could that be close and not be
Yeah,
right?
I'll just kill some random dude.
If you want cheese, you get a milk.
You're waiting for me.
No, I can hate on it. It sucked. Boners.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to a brand new episode of Plotty Time, and thank you all so much for coming out to the stream with myself and Cooking with Marcus, because that's happened already.
That was the largest Twitch stream ever, I heard.
It was crazy. Kai Sinat showed up.
Yeah.
Sinat. I'm not sure how to pronounce
I don't
this.
even know who he's talking about.
I quit my job because Scotch is making so much money now. It's ridiculous.
It's crazy. Now we have a whole team.
Yep.
Man, we really needed to give all these jobs we do to everybody else.
I know, right? We're doing a little too much.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so we got a new washer and dryer because our old one died.
Your old one died. I have one in my house that's from like the 60s or 70s, man. It's still
I
kicking.
know.
Dryer or washer?
Both.
Oh.
My entire life, I've only ever had like the renter's special washer and dryer. You know what I'm saying? Like the same, as soon as I said that, an image came into people's heads of that plain washer and dryer, white, possibly top load. Like they are all from like 10 different brands. It's the same one.
Yep.
So we bought an LG washer and dryer combo for like a third or 2/3 of the price it would because of a Memorial Day sale.
Oh, nice.
Oh, thrifty shopping.
And this fucking thing, it's got like an app. It sends me a notification on my phone when my washer's done.
Yeah, dude. Welcome to the 21st
In case you don't hear that. Meh.
Oh, it doesn't go, man. It plays a little song.
Yeah.
It's adorable.
I haven't had a washer from.
Yeah, I guess you're still from the last century.
I mean, I just got here, so I'm not one to judge. But yeah, it also has my favorite thing. There's a steam setting in the dryer.
Yeah.
So if you're too fucking lazy to press your clothes and you got to have some stuff without wrinkles in it, you just throw it in there and hit the steam button.
Dude,
and it just
I
does
didn't
it.
know you were so far behind on dryer time.
I must have been living in the Stone Age.
Yeah.
Mine has a timer.
You can turn it on hot, medium, or cold.
No.
Oh.
It's just a timer.
Nice. That's fantastic.
Oh, I love it.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. My washer and dryer sick. We didn't get one of those units that are like all in one.
Yeah.
I was jockeying for that, but my wife shot it down.
I don't trust them.
That's what she said. You don't trust them.
No.
What's not to trust?
Well, she's like I don't want to just put it all on her, but the reports are that they like break down more often. They're harder to repair.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's just everything news like that.
Yeah, but
You got to pay for the service warranty, or otherwise, could die in 3
I don't
years.
like how it has water in it and then it dries. What? What?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, right?
No, none at all.
Man, you sound like two boomers right now.
Wait, you're saying that I don't have to remove it from one entire box of metal and then put it in a different box of metal?
Yeah. How does that work? No. I don't believe in magic.
Soon you'll have AI doing your laundry, man.
I don't believe in magic. Yeah, AI, hopefully. Then, you know what? Because so far, the only thing AI looks like it's doing is stealing art. I don't know what else
Well, it's also
doing.
It's also pretty good at making up court cases or scientific documents to reference.
That's true.
So what are we doing? What are we doing? I'm honestly asking, is AI just a boondoggle, or is it like we're not at its final form? We're not at the point where it's paying off yet. Like what's going on?
It's taking jobs. It's making videos.
I mean,
But there was just that
you know
one
how it
company.
works, Poppascotch.
I'm not really.
It's just like a giant Google that kind of makes an answer that sounds like it could be true.
That's the thing, though, because that's what I see.
That's
and I'm
what it
like,
is.
this can't be it because so many people are putting so much money into this.
That's because a lot of people are dumb. You got to remember that.
Yeah, a lot more
I
people
just-
use that than actual internet searching now. They just ask fucking AI.
Yeah.
Yeah, from what I heard, it's really bad at like schools and universities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can sit there and talk shit all you want, but if I had a magic button that wrote my paper for me,
Yeah, you best believe I would have used it.
I don't think teachers let you do that anymore.
I would have used it and then just rewrote it a little differently like I did with everything.
No, I follow a couple on Blue Sky, a couple teachers and stuff, and they just make you write essays now in class
Well,
without anything.
that's what I had to do.
I know.
We're
Yeah,
going
that's a good
backwards, guys.
that's a good point. Well, speaking of going backwards, I watched Freddy versus Jason.
Oh yeah,
Was that bad, huh?
Holds up.
does it?
I mean, look, if you just want to have a dumb good time, that's the movie for you.
Okay.
You know,
If you're like, it could be one of the best Freddy or Jason movies, it's not.
No,
It's not, but it's fun.
I also went backwards and watched a dumb good movie.
no, you did.
Freddy versus Jason?
No, Final Destination, the first one.
Oh,
Nice.
I completely forgot Stifler was in it.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember he was wearing a Rangers jersey at the beginning?
Mm-hmm.
I completely forgot about that.
He's like the kid no one wants to talk to in class, like that weird kid. He's always
Yeah,
riding
he
a bike
is.
and he ends up near where people are dying.
Oh yeah. Such a nerd.
But he doesn't have like a nerdish personality. He's just like doing his own thing and everyone thinks he's a weirdo.
Mm-hmm.
Although he doesn't get like that much depth in the movie, you know what I mean? He's
it's not a really fleshed out character before
does-
his head gets cut off.
He does act weird.
a little strange. And the only reason he got off the plane, if I remember correctly, is he happened to be in the aisle.
No. He
When they were all getting kicked out.
Had to like go to the bathroom or something, and he got on the plane late.
And
And
they
it was
got
kind of just pushed
pushed
out with
out,
the other
yeah.
ones, and they got out.
And he was like, what the fuck? Yeah.
They're like, no new people on the plane. Everybody get off. And he kind of like stuck outside.
Yeah. Speaking of going back, you know what I watched?
Oh, yeah.
Dazed and Confused.
There's so many good quotes from that movie.
I watched it on May 28th because that's the day it takes place.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm going to go add that to my list of things to watch. And that's probably one I'll watch.
I just,
Yeah, I haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah, I haven't seen it probably 20 years.
it's still good. I mean, it's just nostalgic high school hit, you know?
Yeah, and Matthew McConaughey is just a sexual predator for underage girls all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fry like a bacon piggy.
And I forgot this, but they're like, at the end of the movie, they're like, yeah, let's go. They have to drive to like the big city to buy tickets from Ticketmaster.
Yeah, they kind of wake up the next day and go.
Yeah.
Remember when you had to do that?
I was like, remember going to JCPenney and fucking going to the Ticketmaster booth?
Or fucking going to Croc Rock's little fucking store they had next to it you could get tickets at?
Yeah. That was wild.
Yeah. And like, I remember going up to it and being like, are you open? And no one was there.
Yeah.
And then I just stood there for a couple minutes and someone was like, oh, hey, what's up? What are you doing here? I'm like, you know why I'm here.
I'm trying to buy a ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are the days, man. Waiting in line to get a paper ticket.
Yeah, right. Hope we don't lose it.
Yeah, it sounds fucking crazy. How many times growing up did we like look after each other with that?
Yeah, all the
Like,
time.
all right, we're going to the concert. Does everyone have their tickets?
Yeah, yeah.
Or you're like, I'm going to pick up the tickets. Everybody give me the money. I'll get them.
Right.
But I remember there definitely being everyone check your pockets. We have to go to someone's house. Do you have your ticket? And everyone's like, yes, yeah. Okay, let's go. And I don't recall anybody like, oh no, I remember one instance where someone didn't bring their ticket
Really?
and they had to scalp them out front.
Ugh.
Oh, it happened to me once too.
Dude, it was always that crazy anxiety when you're like, I know I have the ticket.
Yeah.
I took it with me. And then you get there, you're like, where the hell's the ticket?
Oh.
That's the worst. And then you're like, oh, it's in a weird pocket I never use.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, I thought that because I was like, if I put it in this weird pocket, I'll remember it's there. And you didn't.
No.
I do that with everything all the time. I'm going to put it here so I don't forget. Mm-hmm. Where the fuck did I put that?
Yeah, I'm pretty not obsessed, but I like things to be in their place. Not to the point of where it like ruins my day if it's not, but when I can't find something, I get so furious so fast. Like way faster than anyone should.
Yeah.
Like-
It's very frustrating.
Especially when you knew you had it.
Like, I just fucking picked this up. Yep.
Yeah, it is so, or like the walking into a room and being like, why the fuck did I walk in here? Like that happens way too often.
Happens at least once a day at work when I'm like,
Yeah.
gotta go pick this up.
And then you get to that room and you're like,
What the
why did I
fuck
come
was
here?
doing? Yeah.
And you're
I
like
mean,
looking
that's-
around, like maybe something will jog your memory.
Never does until you
Nope.
start walking back. You're
Yep.
like, fuck.
Yeah, until you get all the way back to where you were. And then
Yeah.
you're like, what did I need? The onions. Fuck.
It's actually
And then you went
worse
back.
when you go to the other room and you do something completely different and forget to do the thing you went there to do.
Oh,
and
God,
come
that's
back.
the worst. Like I had to go down and put the stuff in the dryer, and then I walk downstairs. I'm like, I could go for a soda. So I go to the fridge and grab one. Then I'm like, wait, do I still need coffee for it? And I'll grab that and I'll take it upstairs. I'm like, fuck, I didn't even put the wash in the dryer. There's a whole reason I went downstairs.
God, we're getting old.
Yeah.
This is what you guys all have to look forward to. But when I was a younger man ready for the world, I watched the movie Halloween H2O, and then I just rewatched it recently.
Man, we were all going nostalgia hits, huh?
Yeah.
Our two were movie bowl picks. We got into the movie bowl because no one wanted to make a decision because we were too tired.
Oh, the June movie bowls.
So we picked Nightmare on Elm Street, the series, and Halloween, the series. And those are the versions we picked.
All right. Yeah, that's not bad. I watched a horror movie that somebody, I think Scotchy was talking about last couple weeks ago.
Oh, yeah?
The Last Exorcism.
Oh, you watched it.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
It was slow in the beginning. It really drags out. But then the last 20 minutes, I'm like, all right, this is all right.
Yeah, I can see that. Especially if you don't like the priest that much, or the preacher guy that much.
Yeah. I mean, he's like, oh, let's make a documentary. I want to expose how this is all bullshit. It's like, well, you're still fucking taking the money like an asshole and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and then that guy, I forget who the actor was, but he played a huge part in Better Call Saul. Like, he was in the entire run of the show.
Oh, really?
He played like the head of one of the law firms that Saul's brother worked at.
Yeah, I can't remember who he was, but he looked very familiar. He's been in a whole bunch of shit, I think.
Oh, yeah, he's been around. He's a good character actor. I'm going to look up his name now because I feel bad.
Yeah.
Because I know he listens.
I know.
His name Mark?
Patrick
Is it Mark?
Fabian?
That sounds right.
Yeah, that's it.
What else was he in? Now that besides fucking, we don't need to sidetrack with this.
No.
He was in, I don't know,
Badass.
The Way We Speak.
Badass, too.
The Ritual? Was that the one?
Yeah, I don't know.
Was The Ritual? Did we talk about The Ritual? Was that the one where they're in like they're on a hike in like Ireland or something?
Oh, yeah, and then
The friend died back in the day.
Yeah. That was all right.
That's right. It was, wait, is that the one I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of a movie where the movie starts and this group of dudes are in like a convenience store and gets robbed and one of them gets killed. Is that this one? The Ritual? Is that what I'm
Yes.
talking about? Okay.
Where the guy like he chickened out and you're the reason he died, and they all
they
like
go
blame
for
the
a walk
guy.
in the woods.
Yeah,
That's pretty shitty, but
It's an all right
I remember there
movie.
being monsters in the woods.
yeah, it was.
There's
pretty
one
good.
monster. He's kind of like a pagan god thing.
That movie really took a turn. I did not expect that to go where it went, but I liked it.
Yeah, I thought it was good. So check that one out too.
And we finally got to the end. Well, not the end. We got to all the available episodes of Yellow Jackets.
Oh, can you explain it to us yet?
It is. They are going like full camp at this point. Like it's not.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't want to say manufactured drama, but they'll just make characters. Like one of the characters is basically blowing their life up because they love it, and it's like rippling out from her, and it's affecting everyone else. But they still like haven't really got to a definitive answer if the woods is actually something supernatural that they brought back with them, or if it's just, you know, a collective delusion.
Yeah, like they had a mental illness from being trapped in the wood for so long.
Yeah, I mean, which I could totally see.
It's probably going to turn out to be something stupid, like it's just one person with multiple personalities.
It was all in a snow globe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be so pissed if that's how this ended.
All in a snow globe like Krampus.
Yep.
No, but props to that show kills characters, dude. Like they will kill a main character. It's not one of those shows where you're like, well, I know they signed that actor for the next season, so they're not going to die here. Like they'll kill anybody. They killed several of the people in the present day timeline since the show started.
Any famous actress, or is it just
That are in it or have died?
in it?
Yes, Christina Ricci's in it.
No, I mean, well, yeah, I did mean died, but in it and died.
Yes.
Okay.
Spoiler. Anybody, if you're going to watch Yellow Jackets, this is your fault now.
Okay.
Okay, they're gone. Natalie, the character who's played by Juliette Lewis, died.
Okay. Now, it's funny because they probably just skipped ahead and got right to the answer you said.
He's like, no, that's my favorite character.
No, I just started yesterday. Got through 7 episodes.
I couldn't get to my phone in time to skip this.
Yeah, she died, and the woman who played Lottie, who was like the spiritual one, not the spiritual one. There was there's a great moment, guys. Spoilers. We're still in spoiler country, but there was a moment where there was a one of the girls in the hockey team, the soccer team, was a devout Christian style person.
Mhm.
So when they went in the wilderness, they found like a shitty little plane.
Okay.
So she read the manual and is like, guys, I think I can fly it.
How does she expect to get it off the ground?
With the help of Jesus.
God knows how long that plane was sitting there, idle, a bunch of metal not moving, probably rusted out. So she gets in it. She follows the instructions. She gets it started. She starts flying. Everyone's like,
there was
oh my
enough
God.
like flat land that she could drive through and not hit a tree.
I guess it had to have landed
It
there,
had to have
right?
landed, yeah.
I mean, you gotta crash.
Well, because they find a hunting cabin, and that's where they end up staying until it gets burned down. So it could have been that guy's plane to get to that cabin. Like, we're talking the wilderness.
Right.
So she gets in, she flies it, she's going over like the river. Everyone's cheering. They're like, oh my God, we might actually get out of here. And it just fucking explodes.
Nice.
I was like, this show's awesome.
I might have to watch it now. Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah, there's a lot of people eating other people.
Yeah,
A lot of it?
That sounds fun.
They got to run out of people eventually.
There's a lot of people.
There's more in it than you'd think.
This whole thing sounds so fantastical.
I know.
But I'm excited for season 4. It's going to be fun. They're going like full camp mode apparently, so
Sweet.
it'll at least be entertaining, right?
Hell yeah.
Sure.
And then mostly I just played, guys, the new season of Call of Duty came out, so
You got to get your money's
You
worth.
play any zombies?
I just played zombies.
That's all
I
he
played a
plays.
lot of zombies.
Oh, I thought maybe he was playing other parts of Call of Duty.
What am I, a loser?
Yeah, you played the story again.
I got through the campaign like the first week, and the rest of the time has been zombies. I'm at level, I think, 85 now?
Prestige what?
Is that a lot?
Prestige 10? After you prestige 10 times, it just starts counting up
Oh,
past
yeah,
56. So I have prestige 10 times, and then in the race to level 1,000, I'm at 85.
Yeah. All right. Proud of you.
That's a lot of dooting.
That is. It's a shitload of dudes.
Yeah.
And then they just brought back this new mode called Grief, which I'm not exactly
terrible.
sure. I think it's just zombies with friendly fire on. I'm not exactly sure how it's played.
Makes sense. Like griefer, like you can grief other people.
Yes, you're griefing other people. That's like it's a 4-on-4 PvP with zombies all over the place on the zombies maps. And I'm like, why do I want to play that?
Some people like to annoy others.
Yeah.
Well, sure, but either you get annoyed too much or you do the annoying too many times where you're like, I think I'm done with this.
Not for some people, man.
Maybe not, but that sounds nuts.
Yeah. Ain't my style. My style single player games like Lord of the Fallen.
Oh, you're still playing that?
Of course I am, dude. I only play a couple hours a week, but I found another path to go down, and I beat another one of the main bosses.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
I could not tell you how I got to that path, though.
Now you just got to wander around until you do it.
Yeah, it's wild. It's just like a little staircase in the back corner of one of these rooms. I was like, oh, I'm going to go up that. But yeah, still good. Still fun. Still killing it.
Awesome. When did that come out? Is that an older game?
There was an older version, but this is the newer version that came out, I want to say 2 years ago.
Okay.
It's good. It's a Souls clone.
Okay.
So it's right down your alley.
Yeah, that's why I play those all the time.
Surprised you know about it.
Yeah.
He probably beat it and forgot. He plays so many of them.
You play anything there, Dr. Scientist?
Nah, not really. I just finished up Citizen Sleeper.
Well, what are your thoughts?
It was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
It's like Disco Elysium.
That okay.
Not as in depth.
Not as funny.
No.
Too serious.
No. It was all right.
I had no follow-up questions, and you've perplexed him.
Oh. Yeah. Other than that, I watched that cheese rolling competition. You guys ever see that? A thing they do in the UK where they roll a wheel of cheese down a very steep hill and people run after it.
Oh, yeah, I've seen clips where they throw
People
the
get
cheese
fucked
wheel
up.
and people just go bombing down the hill.
Yeah. I think I saw some guy get paralyzed this year. It's fucking wild.
Pretty sweet.
Jesus.
It was wild.
Now people go like end up flipping head over feet over head or head over foot or whatever.
Like every time there was a race, you'd see someone run out there. They put these blankets up. They're like, medic. It's like every race.
Jesus.
It was,
Right.
It's a steep fucking hill.
yeah. It's gross. I don't know why you would
They
do
should
that.
go sleigh riding down it.
They
They probably don't
do.
get snow.
Not enough, right?
No.
Do they? I don't know.
I have no idea.
It's kind of like more temperate than our climate, I think. Like warmer
Yeah, I
and
think
wetter.
it does snow, but they don't get like
Not like
a
we
foot
do.
of snow.
Yeah.
I don't know. If you're in the UK, let us know.
Please reach out. Okay, if no one's going to reach out right now from the UK, we'll go ahead and head into the fucking vibe check. There it is.
That's it.
That's what we call it.
I thought you were going to say cooldown topic and I was ready to go.
I almost did. But instead, we'll just lead in with this sound effect.
Love cum jokes.
There we go.
Yeah, that's a huge setup you can't live up to.
Did you guys see this news? Randy Pitchford said a real fan will pay $80 for games.
That sounds like a dick move.
Yeah, it's not great. A lot of people aren't really thrilled.
No, I'm not going to play Borderlands 4.
Let them eat games. That's what it sounds like to me.
He said, well, this is a multi-layered story. So it starts off with someone basically asking like, hey, how much is this going to cost? Because, you know, the Switch and they've said their prices and blah, blah, blah. And he said, and I quote, if you're a real fan, you'll find a way to make it happen.
I'll just wait till it's $15 on sale in 3 years.
I'm going to break into his fucking house and steal a copy. I'll find a way to make it happen, dick.
No, right?
I'm still catching up on games that came out 5 years ago. So
fair.
So obviously he got in a little heat for that, little hot water with the fans. So in the the smart PR fashion, he replied back with, "Hey, I don't set the price."
Oh, so he went all Joni Ernst on it.
Yeah, he's like, if I'm not the accountant set the price, I don't set the price. It's not even up to me. And everyone's like, okay, dude, like you have no say at all in this. Come on.
He probably doesn't have really any say in it, to be honest. But it's still a dick thing to say.
No, I mean, isn't he the head? Like, I'm sure people come to him and say, this is where we're at. Here's the money line. Here's what we should sell it for, is what we can expect to,
Yeah.
Yeah, you think you'd have some type of at least veto power to be like, all right, we'll try to make it cheaper or something.
Or like, if we sell it for 80, we're expecting whatever, 5 million sales. If we sell it for 70, we could get up to 7 million or whatever.
Yeah.
Like someone's telling him numbers. Like there's no way he has no influence at all. It's just a...
I didn't say he had no influence. I just don't think he can really ultimately change.
Oh, you're on his side now.
Yeah, I see
dude,
how it
we
is.
live in a capitalist society, and I'm a realist, man.
Did you get a job at Gearbox? Is that what you're saying?
Dude, I'm in a union. They would never let me in
Gearbox Union.
That'd be the day.
Yeah, but whatever.
And then in sadder news...
Oh, wow. I'm glad you're brightening up the day.
Do I have anything fun? Let's look if I have anything fun.
Yeah, just keep making it worse.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah, who cares?
No, just make it worse. I keep going.
Oh, I got a funny one.
All right, what's the sadder news, though?
The sadder news is that Sony is killing the PlayStation Stars loyalty program.
Again?
Yeah.
Yep.
I swear they've been killing it for the last 2 years.
They've killed it and brought it back as something else a couple of times.
Yeah, definitely at least once, I remember. As of May 21st, 2025, PlayStation Stars won't accept any new members, and anyone who leaves the program won't be able to rejoin. Then July 23rd, all PlayStation Stars campaigns, additional rewards, and existing benefits will cease. Program will end November 2nd, 26.
The only real rewards you got were like points to get, like, what are they called?
Discounts?
Yeah.
I never got enough points to get a discount, so fuck it.
You could get like games and stuff if you had enough points.
Yeah, or you can get like $5 PlayStation Network credit.
Right. But like the games were always, they were never like the newest shit. You know what I mean? They were like a couple months or 6 months old and still full price.
Yeah.
So it was kind of, I don't know. There was never a moment where I had points and saw a game I actually wanted.
Yeah, you could get digital collectibles that were never worth it because nobody cares.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
Minecraft Dungeons is 5,000 points. Injustice 2 is 5,000.
What do you get, a point
Valleys.
per dollar you spend?
No, it's way less than that.
No, I think it is a point per dollar. Might even be more than that, actually. And $5 is 1,250 points.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, well.
I have 1,000 points, so I better get 250 points and get $35 before it goes away.
Hurry up,
Well,
man.
you've got till November 26th.
No, I'll get that easily.
Oh, November? Okay.
November 2026 to use all your points.
Oh.
I think at some point you'll just stop getting them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
But,
whatever.
well, that's dead. How about, all right, now we're going to bring it down a little bit, but only for Dr. Scientist.
Ooh.
Did you hear, Dr. Scientist? Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars have been delayed.
Well, I mean, I expected that.
Expected. It wasn't until like 2028 anyway.
The end of next year, I think, was when it was posted.
Oh.
It was supposed to come out in May 26. Now it's going to come out. The first one's December 26, and the second one will be sometime in 27. Probably May.
Yeah, well, rather they take their time and make them better.
I mean, what are they going to release before then? Fantastic Four.
Oh, Jesus. I was totally... They're pushing back the release date for Doomsday from May 1st, 26 to December 18th, 26. Secret Wars is now going to open December 17th, 27.
Yeah. I thought
instead
it was
of May
apart.
7, 27.
Wow.
That's what they did with Endgame and Infinity War.
That's probably why I never finished that one.
But I mean, what are they going to release before, like Fantastic Four, a new Spider-Man? There's
Too much.
maybe a new Spider-Man. I don't even know if there is a new Spider-Man.
It has to be.
Ironheart.
Well, there's that Fantastic Four coming out soon.
Yeah, July.
What are your thoughts on Fantastic Four? I never gave a shit.
They've always sucked.
Yeah.
I thought so.
I mean, I never really liked the comics either.
No, me neither. I was never no iteration ever was like, oh man, this looks sick. I gotta check it out.
Yeah, but there's people who love them. So
There must be. They keep making it.
Yeah.
They keep bringing it back.
They're just janky, silly superpowers.
yeah, that's kind of it. Like
Yeah.
they're not like as cool as X-Men and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's kind of like, oh, but they're 4 people and they work together.
And Reed Richards is like the smartest man alive.
Yeah.
But his power is stretchy bullshit.
Like
Like,
he's got it. Like his body is indestructible, basically. So
I suppose you're right. It's definitely like more of a Secret of the Ooze thing. I mean, the Secret of the Ooze, I guess just created the turtles, but like, it's more of like a toxic or radiation change to all of them, where just whatever fucking happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it doesn't feel as cohesive as like X-Men, but whatever. But it's not for me. It's okay.
Yeah, exactly. None of this Marvel shit's for me anymore.
I just wanted to see what Dr. Scientist, because he likes Marvel.
dude,
Yeah,
if you like Marvel, you're used to these things already.
That's a good point. And then in fun news, guys, we have a fun one to end this. You guys are all both still playing Fortnite, right?
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I haven't played any.
I haven't
Probably
played,
a little over
in 25 years.
a year or two. But
Well,
yeah, what about it?
So Darth Vader joined Fortnite.
Yeah.
As one of the skins you hunt down or whatever. I don't know exactly how it works.
Oh, he did?
Mhm. Well, who hasn't?
Now, the problem with this is that they didn't obviously bring in James Earl Jones to record any lines because he's dead. So they used AI to make the Darth Vader voice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I
nice.
heard about
Okay,
this.
yeah.
Now, here's the problem is the AI responds to prompts. So people got Darth Vader in Fortnite to say a bunch of wild shit.
Oh, yeah.
There were a bunch of swears. There's some very good ones. There's a lot of racist stuff they get because it's the internet.
Oh, that's
They're
the
gonna
one you
get
used to
Darth
have
Vader.
to put into the category good ones.
No. He said there's a lot of good ones and there's a lot of racist stuff.
Oh yeah, no, it's not good. Like it's the internet, so obviously people made it
Oh, okay. All right.
say the most horrible things they could think of. But yeah, it was. If you look at any of the clips online, he says Hawk Tua. He says,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
yeah, it's really ridiculous. I don't really want to say any of them on wax.
Yeah. Well, obviously.
Get clipped out of context. But anyway, Fortnite ended up getting in legal trouble after having it.
Good for him.
But not because of the swearing. It's because the Screen Actors Guild was pissed.
Yeah.
Well, of course.
Well, say I.
Well, that was like one of the things they fought for in the recent strikes was that they wouldn't have their voices regurgitated by AI and then wouldn't get paid.
Mm-hmm.
But
then Fortnite's just like, well, James Earl Jones is passed. We're just going to do it. It's going to be fine.
exactly.
It's Darth Vader. I love Darth Vader. And you get him to say all kinds of horrible shit. And he's like, oh, maybe this is a bad idea, guys. This is AI. This is what AI is doing.
yeah, it's not actually him saying it. It's Darth Vader voice saying it. So whatever.
It's just a computer saying it, guys. It's
Yeah.
not copyrighted. Like, what are you talking about? How could it be stolen if it's a computer doing it?
Duh.
Oh, this is interesting. The AI character's voice was designed to mimic that of the late James Earl Jones and was done with his and his estate's permission.
Oh, well, that's
Oh,
a
there
different
you
story.
go.
then.
What the fuck?
Pretty quickly after he was added to the game, players got him to say slurs, swears, and other questionable stuff. They patched him up, but the developers in hot water with one of the largest media unions because it included the AI-powered Vader without first communicating or bargaining with SAG-AFTRA.
Mm-hmm. But they went through the fucking proper channels to get.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't
they
know.
said they could, so.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's an interesting part of this, right?
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
they said you can't do that, but he said you could, so it's now, well, you said you can't do that because it's in the collective bargaining or,
Yeah, I don't get it. I ain't no lawyer.
yeah, I don't. I mean, you can go check out my law stuff on my other channel, but most of it's speculation and hearsay.
Yeah. Well, let's see how this how it crumbles. How the cookie crumbles. There we go.
That's the thing people
Oh,
always
how
say.
the tables have turned.
Yep. All right.
Let's get to the game, guys. How about it?
Let's do it.
This week, I don't know how we didn't do this before.
I don't
by the
know.
way.
I didn't even know
Because
it
there's
existed.
thousands of games, man. We can only do so many.
That's true. We actually talked about this game on this podcast before.
Really?
Yeah, we're doing the game Deadpool that was released June 25th, 2013. And I remember I had brought it up because I own it on PS3 and PS4. And once the newest Deadpool Wolverine movie came out,
Yeah.
whose name I don't even remember. But when that came out, all those copies went fucking nuts on eBay. And let me tell you what, I should have sold them because
Now it's nothing again.
I think the PS4 one is whichever one's a little slightly more rare, but not like, massively more rare,
Yeah.
is like $70.
That's not that much, man.
Yeah,
would
that's
you
why
waste-
you keep it.
Are you that hard up for $70, man? I'll loan you the $70.
No, I'm just saying at one point they were at like 200, 300, $400.
Wait for another Deadpool movie.
Yeah.
I guess so. And the other one's down to like $40. I'm like, yeah, I'll just wait for another Deadpool. That's good. That's good thinking.
Yeah, that's how it works.
That's smart. That's smart. But anyway, this year in video games, 2013, a bunch of games we did.
Oh, yeah, that was a good year.
That was a packed year, starting with June 4th, Remember Me.
Oh, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
It's one I played.
And then the next day, June 5th, State of Decay came out.
We did that game?
I'm pretty sure we did. Wasn't that the zombie one that was like kind of
How
open
many
world?
zombie ones did we done?
Yeah, I did. This is episode 400 or something, dude.
Yeah, we did State of Decay, August 22nd, 2024, Dr. Scientist. You
Is that
picked
the
it.
one in Colorado?
It's the one, yeah, where like you're quarantined and the army is shutting
Yeah,
off
okay.
something and the
All right.
zombies are in the water. And
Yep, I remember that one.
yeah. And then June 14th, 2013, a little game called The Last of Us. Heard of it?
Oh, yeah.
I played that one.
And then June 25th, Hotline Miami.
Oh, we did that, too.
Yeah,
I remember Hotline Miami being a pleasant surprise
it was.
Yeah, it was interesting. It's a neat story.
because we were all like, wait, there's a story? And then we got into it like, this is actually pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Box office that week, number 5, Now You See Me.
Aren't they coming out with the third one of that?
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know.
Is that the magic one?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a new one coming
Jesse
out.
Eisenberg?
Yep. There's a new one where he's got to get the band back together and do an impossible mission.
Can't wait.
Whichever fucking suit didn't call the sequel Now You Don't. They
I
called
know.
it Now You See Me Too.
Yeah.
Fucking blew it, dude. That and Boatercycle were the two biggest blown name things I've ever seen. How do you not call a jet ski a Boatercycle? That's hilarious.
That's fine.
And it's what it is. Anyway, guys,
Well, there's no cycle.
I'm going to be
part.
ranting about this all day if I keep going.
Yeah. What else came out?
Yeah.
Number 4, This Is the End.
Okay, yeah.
Have you guys seen that? I know I've seen it, and
Which
I
one
remember
is
it not
that?
being that great.
That's the one with the robots and the guys from Shaun of the Dead.
Oh. And the alien robot attack or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
That was all right.
I thought This in the End was the Jonah Hill getting fucked by the devil
Well, if it's
one.
that one's all right
That one's
too.
good too, yeah.
I haven't seen it in a while. I got to give it another.
See,
Oh,
both
yeah.
those movies, no matter what they're called,
I think the other one's called The End of the World
could be.
or something like that.
There's a lot of movies with that title type thing. And,
Yeah.
Number 3, Man of Steel.
Oh, that's not a one you want to check out.
That's the one with Michael Shannon.
Check it out for Michael Shannon.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
just watch the Michael Shannon parts. And
It's
then-
pretty good because they kill a lot of civilians.
Dude, they really don't give a fuck about killing civilians in those movies. They're like blowing up buildings, getting thrown through them.
Yeah, it was wild.
Speaking of blown buildings, speaking of blown up buildings, number 2 that week was World War Z.
Oh,
Brad Pitt.
That was not a bad movie either.
Yeah.
It wasn't great, but
It's a good week for movies though.
It was good. I liked World War Z, but I feel like we missed something. Like, I feel like it could have been great.
Yeah, yeah.
And then number 1 that week, Monsters University.
Well, never seen that one.
Oh, I'm getting that confused with Monsters, Inc. Are they
Yeah.
the same universe?
I think they might be,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure it's a sequel or
I was expecting from Dr. Scientist a motherfucking Mike Wazowski, but then I was like,
I
wait,
wasn't
that's not
that sure, so I wasn't.
that's not the same thing, right?
I knew
Like
that was Monsters Inc., and I couldn't remember if the Monsters University was in that vein.
yeah, maybe it was like a prequel before they got into the business.
You're pretty quick to do the motherfucking Mike Wazowski.
Yeah, I
so
know.
I was like, I must have done something wrong here.
Sorry, I didn't want to sound incorrect.
You upset him.
Oh yeah, it's definitely the same universe. Look at the relationship between Mike Wazowski and James P. Sully Sullivan. There he is. During their days at Monster University, it's a prequel.
Oh,
That's
so it was a
cool.
prequel. Yeah.
Oh, but guys, back then they weren't necessarily the best of friends.
I wonder how they got that way.
Probably through college hijinks.
Don't you figure that out in like the first Monsters Inc.?
We're gonna have to pause this and go watch that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And we're back. So the game was released for PC, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3. Developed by High Moon Studios, published by Activision. It is a single-player meta hack and slash shooter,
Yeah.
I guess.
And side scroll. There's a whole bunch of mini games in it too.
There's a whole bunch. There's a 16-bit port.
Some
Anyway,
shit.
Chump Slap picked it. So how about you lead us into the game? Tell us what it's all about.
All right. Everybody knows Deadpool, that crazy merc with a crazy mouth, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, he's just chilling in a hotel room, listening to some phone messages on an answering machine. If you don't know what an answering machine is, ask your mom. Yeah.
Man, I didn't even think to like have to tell people what an answering machine is. Wow.
Gets a call from a game studio. Some guy's like, we're not going to do your game. And then he presses a button, blows up this something, and then he gets another call back.
The studio, basically.
He's like, "Oh well, we greenlit it. It's okay. You gotta get it." And there's a whole bunch of breaking the fourth wall. You know how the Deadpool is. Mm-hmm. So they're like, "We're gonna send over the script." So he gets the script. He's reading, just paging through it, doodles on it, scribbles on it a whole bunch, and he's like, "Yeah, well, I'll just do my own thing." And he sets out where the story in the script starts, and he's off. He gets a mission to assassinate Chance White, a corrupt media mogul for GWN news station. So the game starts. You're in the sewer. There's a tutorial. Oh, so many jokes. So good. Kidding.
No, I got really tired of Deadpool.
So, dude, 5 minutes into this, I was like, why'd I pick this? This is bad.
There are some very, very big, huge Deadpool fans. Like, before Ryan Reynolds ever touched it.
Yeah.
So, I don't mean any disrespect, but this version I found very irritating and not charming at all.
No.
And it just got it just grated on me.
Yeah, it's quite annoying. Anyway, you're in the sewer. There's a tutorial. You blow up a large bouncy castle. And then you C4 your way into the news station. Fight a whole bunch of things. Fight your way through. And, there's a whole, you got to shut down security so you can get in an elevator, blah, blah, blah. Elevator stops on the way up. You climb out. You hijack fucking window washing things and just climb up to the top of the building. And you hijack a helicopter there. And you get your first turret part.
Those are always fun.
They are.
I was thinking, a game that's this meta, we have to hit bingo, right?
Oh, easily.
Yeah, there's 4 things here. Because, security, shut down.
You got to power the elevator.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The villain has every fucking stereotype bad thing ever done.
Yeah. Turret section. Then you get...
Did we get a helo crash?
We get shot down in the
there's
helicopter
plenty
right now.
of
There you go.
Right after the turret.
Well, I'll tell you one block we're not getting, and that's silent protagonist.
It's true.
That's blow right past that one. You might as well just exit off.
But your helicopter gets shot down. You jump out of it comedically. And you go to the boss fight where you fight Chance White. And he's actually in a panic room. You don't fight him yet.
Yeah, you got to break into the panic room.
Fight another boss. You break into the panic room. You beat him up. You jump out of a window with him. And as you're falling, you're like, what the fuck? And you land on the bouncy castle from the beginning. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, lots of special effects and stuff.
Yeah. So White's laying there on the floor, and Deadpool gets a phone call, and
He does.
the guy from the studio. He's like talking about budget and shit, and he's like distracted, and Chase White just runs away.
What?
Yeah, he survived
like that.
somehow because of that bouncy castle.
Well, good thing we got a lot of game budget left.
I know, right? So you chase him down. There's a whole bunch of Marauder enemies, and then we run into Arclight. I guess that's a comic person. If you know Deadpool, you probably know this person. I have no idea who it is, but it's a boss fight. You're on a falling platform, blah, blah, blah. She eventually blows it up, causing them both to fall and get impaled on a piece of rebar.
Ooh.
Each of them,
Oh,
different
damn.
pieces.
That always happens to Deadpool.
He dies a couple times here. But
And
yeah.
have either of you guys read the comics at all?
I was never really into Deadpool stuff.
I read the one that Scott Aukerman wrote. That's it.
Well, we haven't gotten to it yet, and not to jump ahead, but apparently he has a relationship with death.
Well, yeah, he can't die.
Yeah.
But he'll die for a minute or two or whatever, or it will be very brief. And he'll speak to death.
Yeah.
And then
They're very
come back to
friendly.
life. Well, I thought they were that's what I was going to ask. Are they together?
No.
I think the wiki said they were
Maybe.
they were dating or something. But I mean, it could be just for this game. Who knows?
I just feel like that was one of the most interesting things about Deadpool, and they focused on it for half a second. And they're like, anyway, back to the game. I'm like, wait, what's going on here? He has relationships in other dimensions? We're not talking about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
But there we go.
But they're both impaled on rebar here. She's dead. And another enemy shows up named Vertigo. And she just causes a whole bunch of vertigo, sickness.
I like how he complains about D-list bosses he's fighting.
Yeah. It's a bunch of people you never heard of.
Well, I do think it's funny where he talks shit and he's like, man, a D-list boss, this sucks. And then they're blasting, but the brainwave just keeps throwing up.
Yeah.
And he can't even walk because he's throwing up so hard. I'm like, well, yeah, it seems pretty effective, actually.
Yeah. That would suck, man. Vertigo's terrible.
Awful. Stand up too fast and get dizzy. No, thanks.
Yeah.
I love it.
I can't stand it.
You a big fan?
Oh, yeah.
I'm constantly just sticking my head between my legs. And
I've stood up a
jerking it
couple of times during this podcast just to
just to get
just to feel something.
just to get the rush.
Okay, but in all seriousness, though, I think this is me. But I'm going to ask you guys if this happens to you too.
No,
this is real
you should
shit.
get checked.
All right, look. Here's the thing. So I had I strained a pectoral muscle, and it's fucked up all my muscles. Like in different situations, they like compensate for the upper back and my chest, and like weird things will be sore on weird days, and some days my neck will hurt. Anyway, so there have been an alarming amount of times where I like threw my arms up like in the YMCA pose and just fucking like let loose with a stretch, like a hard one, like back in the chair, like, and then I come back up. And I'm like, I might throw up. Like, I feel that lightheaded.
You should probably get that checked, bro.
No, that happens when I'm like, if I'm just been sitting around for a while and I go,
you know what? Tomorrow I'll do the YMCA thing just randomly all throughout the day, and I'll let you know what happens.
we're going to wear a
Please
helmet
do.
just in case.
Yeah.
Please do. Because sometimes, sometimes you do it and you get lightheaded for a brief second, and then you come back and you're like, oh man, what a good stretch.
Mm-hmm.
But this, I feel like, lasts too long. It's like 5 to 10 seconds.
No, I've had that.
Okay.
I figured it was just getting old or something.
I hope so.
Whatever.
I hope my body is falling apart in all the age-appropriate ways. Let's say that.
That's fair.
Anyway, fucking, what are we talking? Deadpool.
Oh, yeah. Vertigo, she runs away, blah, blah, blah. You catch up with her, and she's having a meeting with Mr. Sinister.
No, not Mr. Sinister.
Yup. And he kills Chance.
Of course he does.
And then Deadpool's pissed because he's like, dude, that was my fucking Merc contract. I couldn't think of it.
Like Target.
Yeah, Target. There you go. It's like, I had a contract for that. Now I lost it. You suck. So, Mr. Sinister just takes Deadpool telepathically and just rips him to bits and throws him around. And when he comes to, because he always comes to, he just fixes himself.
You literally can't die.
Yeah. Psylocke, Domino, Wolverine, and Rogue are there. And they're like, well, we got to go fly to Genosha Island.
Yeah, that's where Mr. Sinister went.
Mr. Sinister's there. We're going to go. You with us, Deadpool? And Deadpool's like, yeah, I'm going to fly the Blackbird, though. I don't know why they let him.
Because it's his game.
Touche.
That's a good point.
But he crashes the Blackbird on the island, and they're all knocked out cold. Deadpool's like, well, I guess I'll go on solo. And out of nowhere, here comes Cable, dropping in for all the fun.
He gives a dire warning.
Yeah, he's coming from the future. He's like, yo, Deadpool, the future of Earth depends on you. And Deadpool's like, blah, 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 gets bored, and he shoots himself in the head.
He just doesn't pay attention to what he said.
No, just kills himself.
I didn't know that Cable's name was Summers.
Yeah, dude, he's the kid of Cyclops and Jean Grey.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
course.
I knew Cyclops was named Summers.
Well, I just put this together now.
It's funny because I know I must have heard that at some point, first off.
Yeah, right?
And secondly, I just kept thinking that Cyclops was in this game.
Yeah, because he keeps calling him Summers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He'll always be the one Summers in my heart, Cyclops.
Oh, yeah? I always think of the host for Double Dare. His name was Summers.
What's Mark?
Mark Summers, yeah.
Mark Summers. No, you know who I pick? Buffy.
That's a Summers?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
my cool
Buffy
down
Summers.
topic. Who's your favorite Summers?
Who's your favorite Summers? Okay. Those are the three. We just named them off the top of our head.
Yeah,
We're
right.
out of them now.
All right. So Deadpool comes to. He's got a note on his chest or whatever. It's from Cable. He says, meet me somewhere. I don't remember where. The other side of the island. We got to get to Magneto's Citadel. And you're like, okay, whatever.
There's a big booty Deadpool fan? Is that yet?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't think I
Yeah,
wrote that down.
I think it was in his note that there's a big breasted Deadpool fan that wants to see him. So he's got to go there.
Oh, yeah. And that's like, he's like, oh, well, I guess I'll go. Yep.
Nice.
And you're like, well, I'm going to go kick Mr. Sinister's ass instead because, he took my contract and shit. So instead of going to Cable, you go to this tower and Cable's like, don't fucking do that, dude. You do it anyway because you're Deadpool and you don't give a shit.
Yeah, you do what you want. It's your script, your game.
Yep. So you kill Sinister and you're all cool about it. And Cable's like, yeah, that was a clone, jackass.
Destroying the tower will not stop me, he says.
Yep. And he's like, well, the real Sinister's in Magneto's Citadel, so let's go. So they're going to the other side of the island via a Sentinel's boot?
Yeah. It's like a broken off piece of a Sentinel.
Because apparently this island was a place where a whole bunch of mutants got slaughtered by these Sentinels. And there's a whole bunch of broken Sentinels. So Cable fixes this boot, And Deadpool gets in it and just starts blasting off randomly to different sections and jumps across the island. And there's more turrets here. And eventually Rogue shows up. And she's hanging on the boot. She's like, Deadpool, let's go. We got to get to... And she falls off. Right into another enemy, Blockbuster's arms. And he's like, well, I'm going to take her away.
I thought they collided. Like she was going there and a boot hit her.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
I just saw her hanging off the boot talking to Deadpool.
I looked it on the wiki because I wasn't exactly sure what happened. They like collided. They like flew into each other.
Okay. That makes sense.
Then Blockbuster catches her because she's kind of knocked out.
Yeah. And he takes her away to a jail somewhere. And Deadpool's like, well, we got to go find her now. And he gets to this place where he's having a hallucination. And it's a party with all these scantily clad women. And
yeah, it's just a pool scene.
Just goes mingling around a pool party.
I was very confused by this. But you know what? It was Deadpool. So I wasn't that confused.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh, okay, this is all in his head.
Well, I didn't think it was all in his head. I thought he stumbled upon a party. I might not have been watching the movie that close, but...
Well, he did just stumble upon a party.
He did. There's no, like, it's just a pool party and everybody's, like, there. And he's like, oh, that's cool. And, like, Rogue is standing there and stuff.
And Gambit is the DJ? That's when I was like, wait, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, is it a clone situation? No, it was illusion.
Yeah, it was weird.
And why did they do that?
Because it's Deadpool and it's what he wants to do in his game.
Yeah.
Is that what it was? It was Deadpool like taking the reins and saying, this is what I want to see.
Well, I think it's more of a hallucination because he just wants to
have a reason to have this in the game.
Yes.
Okay. So it's like more meta reason than an actual story reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
We really give just this Deadpool meta storytelling. We give all kinds of passes.
Yeah, that's the point of it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't criticize it because everything's ridiculous because
that's what it is.
It's meant to be.
It's meant to be insane. It's meant to be not connected. Interesting. Okay, this is why we talk through this stuff.
Exactly, right? So you go following Blockbuster. He's running away with Rogue. And you find Sinister again. You're like, all right, well, I'm going to take out Sinister first. You sneak around. You kill another Sinister. Oh, it's another clone.
Oh, of course it is.
Yep. But now at least you get a fight Blockbuster. Not Flock. You get a fight Blockbuster. And free Rogue from her prison. And she's pretty much on her last legs, and Deadpool has to help her by letting her absorb his healing powers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And this is when it turns into like a Rogue pool situation where you get to play as Rogue for a little bit, but it's actually the same game, just a different skin. And you're like, okay.
Yeah, it's just a reason to give Deadpool a woman's body, I guess.
Yeah, just to be misogynistic and talk about how good looking she is. And Deadpool's laying on the ground. He's like, oh, I'll help you out. Throws a grenade, and his dog, I don't remember the name of the dog, but the dog comes.
Schnookums. He's referred to him as Schnookums.
Yes. Grabs the grenade, brings it back to Deadpool, and blows him up. And he gets blasted in half, falls through the floor, and he gets killed. And this is where he has a run-in with Death. She tells him the whole deal. She's like, yo, Sinister's exhuming mutant bodies and harvesting their DNA. So what I want from you is for you to retrieve their souls in the afterlife and, let them pass peacefully, because that's what I, as Death, would want.
Wait, I have to pause a second because I've been reading about Death, the character.
Okay.
Not Lady Death.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
She's also colloquially been referred to as Lady Death or Mistress Death.
Not the comic book Lady Death.
She's been around since 1973. Yeah, it's the same one.
Oh, she looked way different in this.
Yeah, she looked like a sugar skull, like one of those the Mexican Day of the Dead celebration things, which was a great aesthetic.
Yeah, that could have been just why they did it, because now he has to go through this whole like carnival type thing to retrieve these souls.
But the reason I'm pausing is because I have not seen Agatha all along, but that's Aubrey Plaza's character is Lady Death.
Oh, really?
Spoilers.
So now I might have to check this out.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen it. Don't care to. But anyway.
I might now. Go ahead. I love Aubrey Plaza. I think she's great.
Yeah, she is. Deadpool comes back to life. He's in the catacombs underneath this island, because apparently they had catacombs on this island. And Cable's there. Apparently he's done with his bullshit in the future for now, which I don't understand why he has to flash back at certain times. Can't he just go to whatever time he wants to?
I was confused by that because there's sometimes he'd see them or, Deadpool would run to Cable and be like, are you flashing back? He's like, yeah. Is this supposed to happen? He's like, yeah, I mean, this all happens. It's just like, it seemed inconsequential or completely random when he was flashing in and out.
Yeah. But then there was a time where he's like, well, I got to go quick. I got to go back to the future. It was weird.
Yeah, I don't exactly know. I don't know anything about Cable.
It was probably just another reason for the game, you know?
For the game to be silly and not
Mm-hmm.
take itself seriously.
Yeah. Well, so Cable shows up and he's going to help you murder some baddies while Deadpool goes retrieving these souls to like this carnival attraction, silly shit. You free 3 souls and the catacombs start to collapse. So you make it back to the surface and Wolverine's there. And I guess all the X-Men are there.
Well, you like break the level, kind of like glitch it out.
Is that how he gets out of the surface?
Yeah.
Gets to the surface.
He like blows up too many things at one time, and it.
Oh, yeah. That wasn't in my video. So I didn't see how it got out. I was like, oh, okay. You're just back on the surface. Well, you've been dead. You went to a carnival. Sure. I guess you can teleport to the surface. So,
Yeah, it's not the craziest thing we've seen him do
right.
in this game.
So at this point, he's like, well, I'm going to race the X-Men across Genosha to Magneto's Citadel and get to Sinister before they can. So he does that. You fight a whole bunch of baddies. And there's a whole part here where it's like, oh, 20 minutes ago, just some bullshit where he helped the X-Men get there. Anyway, we're there now. We're at the Citadel. And you fight some clones of previous bosses, Blockbuster, Vertigo, all that jazz. And you fight 4 Mr. Sinisters at once. And you're like, okay, I beat all them. And then out comes the real Sinister.
What?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't even fight him.
What do you mean you don't fight him?
He just stands on an X that Deadpool made, and boom, the Sentinel boot comes crashing down on him
Nice.
and lands right on him, killed him just
I hope
as
that was the
planned.
real one.
And he's like, is that the real one? And Cable just gives him a thumbs up, like, yup, that was him. The end. Boom. That's the end of the game.
Yeah, it kind of just ends.
And we just get to see there's more talking with the representative from the game about budget and shit. And then he blows through the budget in the credit sequence. Boom. Game over.
All right. That's the game. We did it. We're better people.
Always.
So let's go ahead and move into final thoughts.
Okay. All right.
One of these times we're not going to be better.
No, we're always becoming better
okay.
people.
Yeah, let's not get crazy. Let's start with you, Dr. Scientist.
Oh, yeah?
Did watching this video make you want to play as Deadpool? Did the story work for you, or did you just not think it was cool? And what score out of 27 stars you think you'd push out your stool?
What? The Deadpool joke.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what it is.
Yeah, he was controlling the game.
Yeah.
You see? That's
Well
3D
done.
chess and
It
all.
all makes sense. Would I play it? No. Didn't seem like it was just a stupid hack and slash game. Not a fun one. Did the story work for me? I mean, what's the story? Mr. Sinister's making X-Men clones and everybody stops him. It's a bunch of Deadpool shit, but that's basically the gist. It's not the most in-depth or creative story. And it's just a lot of Deadpool shenanigans. I don't know. It was kind of uninteresting. Just blah, blah, blah. Let me do what I want. But it wasn't terrible, I guess. So I'll give it. Let me see here. 5 stars sound about right? Nah, make it 4. Make it 4.
Yep. That sounds
Okay.
better.
4 stars it is.
Okay. So, Scotchy, you want some questions here, bro?
Sure, what do we got?
Did watching this video make you want to pal around with Cable?
Oh.
Was the story pretty good, or you think it was a little too unstable?
Okay.
And out of 27 stars, how many would you put in your stable?
Perfect.
That was
No notes.
one of the best ones we've ever done,
It was all
probably.
right. It was all right.
Did watching this video make me want to play it? Not really. I mean, I'm all for hack and slashes once in a while, but you know what? The vibes of it gave me like Tomb Raider vibes. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah. Just jumping around with 2 guns.
Yeah, jumping around, 2 guns, rolling, dodging. He could teleport in this game, which is fun. I think overall it didn't make me want to play the game, but if it did, it was for the intricate way the story was told as a meta joke.
Yeah, okay.
But we'll move this into, did the story work for me? I mean, it's very Deadpool. You know what I mean? Like, it's very much what I would expect to see as a Deadpool game. But I think, as someone who doesn't read the comics and has only really seen the movies, Deadpool in this game was a lot, man. Like, a lot.
Yeah.
And he started to really get on my nerves, and I just wasn't, I don't know, I didn't like him as a character very much in this.
Yeah. It might have been because we just watched the cutscene movie.
It might have been, because then you just are getting all Deadpool. Like, I get it. I get why people like it, or like Deadpool and the comics and all this stuff. And I think a lot of Deadpool's strengths are as he is so different from the rest of the comic book heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's a lot of the appeal. And why wouldn't he make a game that's completely different than every other game? But it's not really. It just is in the story, not the game itself. But anyway, what score would I give it? I'm going to be a little bit nicer. I think the story had some fun moments. If I was a Marvel fan, I probably would have got more out of it because I'd know who these weird side characters like fucking, what was his name? Body Count, Hollywood, Body Smasher.
Yeah.
Blockbuster.
There it is.
Body Count, Hollywood. I was like, what the fuck's he talking
I
about?
don't know who this guy was.
Body Count was Ice-T's group.
That's true.
I guess you're right. It was silly of me thinking there was another Body Count. There was a kid in college nicknamed Body Count, and I have no idea why. And I figured it's probably just, you don't ask.
Yeah.
One time we went to see what he was doing, and he was outside in mesh shorts and a robe and no shirt and boots cleaning out his fucking guinea pig cage. So I was like, okay, this is the kind of body count we're dealing with.
Oh, yeah. He gets laid a lot. That's what that means.
Yeah. But anyway, let's hear from the man himself, the presenter, Sir Chump Slap.
Right on.
Did watching this video make you want to actually save Rogue? Did the story work for you, or was it just not enough in vogue?
Oh.
And what score? Just a third one out of 27 stores.
Stores.
So
We changed it to 27
score?
stores now, just so everybody knows.
Which of the 27 stores do you think you'd find Rogue?
Beautiful.
Really shot myself in the foot with that Rogue situation.
Did I want to play it? No, not really. I mean, I did like how there were different types of games in this game. Like there was on-rail shooters, there was side scrollers, there was other things that I can't think of right now, but
Sure.
the gameplay looked repetitive and boring otherwise. It's like a beat 'em up with the same enemy over and over again. It was just clones of this Marauders or whatever. So no, I wouldn't want to play it. Did the story work for me? I mean, as you guys said, it's Deadpool, so I mean, it's just silly bullshit. So in that aspect, it worked. But I mean, it seemed real childish, and just the jokes didn't hit. I didn't even snicker at all. I was just like, maybe I did a couple of those,
Yeah, probably.
but yeah, I don't know. But the story itself is it's kind of just him trying to get back at Sinister for stealing his kill. And he just so happens to be helping other people out while he's doing it. So yeah, that's that. So for the score, I'm going to also roll with a 4.
Oh.
Okay. Then that will give us a total score of 14.
Some elite company.
Some real elite company. Like, for example, Chaos Break. We did September 5th, 2024. We all remember Chaos Break.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And if you go back even further, Nano Breaker was a 14 as well.
Whoa.
It's been so long.
Any other
since we did
break
this.
ones? Point Break, the game?
Like ones that really stand out with a 14, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that are better than any of the other ones that also have a score of 14.
Anything that stands above. Like, what was their best 14?
Okay, I found one, guys.
Okay.
Black Site Area 51 had a 14.
Oh, yes.
Back on December 1st, 2022, we did that.
Was that the Duchovny one?
I think so.
Oh, man, fuck if I don't remember this at all.
I think it was. He was in a game just like that. That wasn't X-Files.
Called Area 51 or something
Yeah.
like that. So, yeah, that's fine. It doesn't matter. But I'm just saying that stands out as the best 14 I remember. Yep.
No, they're all exactly the same. That makes them 14s.
Well, we're not getting into the points. 14.2. 14.
Yeah, we didn't really drill down far enough. We're going to have to redo all these games.
Yep.
Just run it back starting at episode 3.
Well, eventually we'll run out of games. We'll have to start doing them over.
Score out of 27 to the third decimal point next time.
Perfect.
All right.
Well, if we got nothing else to say, let's go ahead and move into the cool down topic.
Ooh, this is chilly.
Oh.
Sir Chump Slap, you picked the game, so it's on you to pick the cool down topic. What do you got for us today?
This is the only one I got, so if you don't like it, too bad.
Okay.
Is there a sequel or a remake or anything that you could think of where the second one was better than the first one? I'm
We
going to
talking
go
video games or movies?
anything. Movies, video games, a sophomore album that was better than the first debut, you know?
The one that really jumps to mind, Aliens.
Okay, yeah.
But I think Alien, I feel like they're two completely different fucking movies. Well, they are two completely different movies, but they're so drastically different from one another. I thought that the sequel did a great job of like upping the stakes, showing that these aliens can be like a fucking massive colony of them, and when there's a billion of them, you're dead. Like, there's no chance.
Yeah.
And the whole space, like, they started Space Marines basically. Like, that's a huge fucking video game thing now. It's been forever. And yeah, I thought Aliens is better than the original.
I immediately, for some reason, thought of Rancid albums.
Yeah.
Yeah, Let's Go is a lot better than Rancid.
All right, I'll agree with that. I really like Let's Go.
Yeah, Let's Go is one of my favorite of all time.
Everybody knows Frozen Corpse stuffed with dope is way better than Honky Reduction too. If we're gonna talking about a Agoraphobic Nosebleed album. So yeah.
Honky Reduction?
Yep, that's their debut.
Nice.
It's a great name, right?
It's pretty good. Yeah, it made me stop.
But I was thinking like Ghostbusters 2, I think, is better than the first one.
Yeah, it's more. It doesn't take itself as seriously as the first one, so it makes it better.
I love Ghostbusters 2. Apparently, like, there's a huge online thing where people don't like it.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Oh, really? But we as a podcast think it's better, right?
I do.
I think it's amazing. I don't know if I think it's better. I have to revisit. I should probably watch them both 10 more times to like give you a firm answer.
Yeah, probably.
But like, I guess a testament to that, or to kind of push it in your direction, is if I'm doing a rewatch of Ghostbusters, like, it could be either or, man.
Yeah, true. I could, if one's on TV, if I still had cable or whatever, I'd watch it. It doesn't matter which one it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I should watch it again before I say this for certain. But I think Final Destination 2 is better than the first one.
Okay, I know a lot about this. We rewatched them very recently.
Mm-hmm.
I think that, I don't know if 2 was better, but it was way better than people said it was.
Well, I just remember them, like, I just watched 1 and the deaths aren't like set up like they were in the other ones that I remember. Like, it kind of goes quick.
Yeah. Like the vodka just dripping out of her cup and then she just sets it on the computer and it blows up right away.
Yeah. Or like the first one, the guy just like slips in his tub and gets the thing wrapped around his neck and just chokes to death.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one we had like, wasn't there the one dude that won like the lottery recently and his house started on fire, his apartment, he got killed by the ladder to the fire escape, like fell through his skull?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And there was also the kid that got crushed by that pane of glass. There was...
That's 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is 2 the one with the
bridge in the beginning? Or no, or is it the...
That's the bouncing wood.
The highway.
Yeah, the logging truck.
Oh, yeah, that opening scene is way better, too.
The tanning bed. Is it?
I think so, yeah.
I don't know if you probably didn't notice, but people still to this day on Blue Sky or Twitter or whatever social media, they'll see a logging truck and take a picture and be like, fucking Final Destination, bro. Like, people are still talking about it.
If I ever got behind one, it's what I would think.
You know what's scarier? A truck full of rebar.
Yeah.
That would scare me way worse than a fucking log.
I feel like if the rebar was long enough, if it was like a 20-foot piece of rebar, I'm way less scared of than a 3-foot piece of rebar. You know what I mean?
I hear that.
But we don't need to discuss the intricacies of rebar. How about Evil Dead 2? That was definitely better than the first one.
Yeah. I was going to say Evil Dead Remake is better than the first one, if you ask me. And that could be blasphemy for a lot of people, but to me it was.
I can't get behind you on that, but it would be really hard for me to make an argument to someone who's like 21 right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. No, seriously, watch the first one.
Yeah, no, the first one's way better. I'm like, guys, it's kind of slow and kind of hokey, and the effects are...
And the second one's the same thing and better than that. So...
Yeah, Evil Dead 2, Terminator 2 is up there.
I think the first one's better.
Really?
I don't know. It's just...
I think it's great.
It was.
I'm not taking anything away from Terminator.
Just because the way it was like novel and there wasn't... They didn't have the silly special effect Terminator at the time.
Yeah. I mean, no silly special effects.
Well, yeah, but not like the one that could morph and shit.
Yeah, but like they filled in...
No, go ahead.
I was just say they filled in Terminator lore in Terminator 2.
Yeah, that's true. They did expand a little bit.
You know what's really good, a sequel?
No.
It's like Baseballs 2, The Search for More Money.
You know that's coming out?
Is it?
Yeah, Josh Gad is doing it with Mel Brooks.
Really?
Yeah, they're doing a sequel to Spaceballs. I don't know if they're calling it The Quest for More Money.
Have to.
I hope they
have to, yeah.
And now I'm going to go back and watch Spaceballs and see what they say about it because they need more money for something.
Damn.
And then the only other ones I'd add are Godfather Part 2, which you guys probably
I figured
don't care about.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that. It was the most cliche answer ever.
I know, but it's really good. And The Dark Knight. I mean, I thought that was better than Batman Begins.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, yeah.
That's all I got. Those are my favorites sequels. I think there's definitely sequels that surpass their original, but not many.
No, yeah. Well, those are the only couple that I had, but
I still, to be fair, I haven't seen Paddington 2. So
I've heard that's the bomb, as the
I heard
kids
it's amazing.
kids are still saying that.
What was it in The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Paddington 2 is like a perfect 10 rating on every site.
Yeah, people love it. I got to check it out one of these
I
days.
know.
Yeah, I feel like the first one.
Fucking Nicolas Cage. Paddington 2, it made me want to be a better man. Jesus. Sounds
That's
awesome.
the kind of shit everybody says when they talk about it. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, it's a lot of heart though. So
Yeah, I don't know if he's reading slappers.
yeah,
Yeah, we're going to have to check it out, Dr. Scientist, let him know how much fart's in it.
Yeah,
sounds
I'm going
good.
to put it on the list.
But if someone has a list of sequels that are just fart and they want to get to them to us, how would they do that via email, Sir Chump Slap?
Well, you send that to plottytime@gmail.com and I'll read and respond because I ain't got nothing else going.
And if they want to get to us faster on the socials, how do they do that, Dr. Scientist?
At Plotty Time on Blue Sky, or stop by the subreddit and post something, anything.
There you go. Perfect. You can also go to YouTube, like, subscribe there. It really helps us out. Or check me out streaming at Poppascotch on Twitch and YouTube now. So there you go.
Oh,
Thank you. That does it for us. So, as always, shout out to Sandman, Drago the Slago, Gaber's Little Playground, iPanX, and Luis Guzman. Don't trust Dr. Scientists. We'll talk to you next time. Peace.
Peace.
Trust all good scientists, though, the reputable ones.
Yes, obviously.
Not Dr. Scientists.
He's not reputable.
Ever. Don't do it.
what was that?